Quitting sugar for 1 entire year has allowed me to change my life. I feel so much healthier now, but at the same time I also enjoy my work so much more, and I've developed more willpower. Today I want to share everything I've learned throughout this entire year of quitting sugar. Hi, I'm Gabriel, and about 1 year ago I was doing some research on the idea of willpower and how it works. I found out about this concept of dopamine. You basically get dopamine releases for everything you do. This is how our brain basically decides what we want to do next. It has helped us to survive in the past, making things like hunting and procreation so much more enjoyable for us. So everything that is positive for us has a dopamine release, so we continue to do it. But some things manipulate this internal motivating factor. One of them is sugar. It basically has the same or similar effects on your brain as some drugs have. The enormous dopamine releases we get when we eat it makes it very likely that we are going to do it again. It creates a craving. We want to eat sugar again. The problem with sugar is that it's not only unhealthy, but it also destroys the idea of willpower. If we can get a certain release of dopamine for working hard on something, why would we do that? Why would we put in the work if we can get a much greater dopamine release from doing something as simple as eating sugar? It's so much more enjoyable on a dopamine level than sitting down and finally getting something done. Look, I'm not a doctor and I don't want to oversimplify things, so do your own research. And that was the motivating idea for me to say, you know what? I'm going to get along without sugar. I'm going to quit any additional sugar, anything that contains additional sugar for 1 year. So right now I'm going to tell you how I was able to do it, how I was able to get rid of any sugar and craving. I'm going to tell you what changed, what I noticed, what I personally felt was different because of quitting sugar. And I'm going to tell you how I want to continue, because I think that the benefits are so outstanding that I certainly want to continue not eating additional sugar. I've got to be honest with you, I like snacking and I certainly didn't think I could live without speculoos. But I managed to find a way to quit sugar anyway. I knew that it would be very difficult to quit sugar entirely and all at once. So I wanted to start by setting myself a certain time. Once per week I could eat anything I'd like containing sugar, but only at a certain time. This way I managed not to overeat or relapse, and at the same time already trained myself to slowly quit sugar. And it certainly wasn't easy, because everyone kept offering me cake and other things, or kept making fun of the idea of a skinny guy like me quitting sugar. But I kept going, and at that time I felt I was ready to quit it entirely. I still eat fruits, but I managed to quit any additional sugar. I have relapsed a few times, but overall I don't eat sugar anymore. It's so much easier to quit it entirely because you don't have to argue about whether that is an exception and whether or not you think now is a good time to make an exception to eat sugar. If you say you don't want to eat it at all, you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to use your willpower every single time to stop yourself from trying to argue with yourself. I hope that makes any sense, but if you're trying this out, you'll soon find out what I mean. So let's talk about what changed. A few things changed instantly. I no longer had severe acne outbreaks because of eating sugary things, and those instant results, that instant feedback was making it so much easier because I simply knew that things were working in my favor. I felt so much healthier. I no longer had to deal with energy ups and downs throughout the day. I didn't wake up feeling energetic to then crash once again. I felt energetic throughout the entire day. Everything was just more balanced. It's hard to find words for that, but overall I just felt better. I was doing a better job in the gym. I felt more energetic at home. I basically just changed my state of health. And that was certainly worth the effort of resisting certain things, such as ice cream in the summer. But I also was able to enjoy my work a lot more. As I said, I no longer had the option of getting a high dopamine release by eating sugary things. So instead, I sat down and did the things I wanted to do. The things on my schedule, the things on my to-do list. And accomplishing certain things just felt amazing. It was so much more enjoyable than before. Isn't that what we are all looking for? We are trying to enjoy our work more. So why are we ruining that by eating some sugary snacks that at the end of the day just make us unhealthy, fat, and not enjoy things we actually like. Another thing that changed was the way I was looking at my current situation. Instead of being impatient all the time, I was willing to wait. I was willing to wait for certain things to happen. I was willing to wait and put in the work until I would enjoy something. And this was amazing. Getting rid of the instant gratification and instead focusing on long-term gratification made everything else so much better. And I felt better as a human being. I've reached the 1 year mark, and I'm 100% sure I want to continue. I am willing to do whatever it takes to achieve my goals. And if I have to quit sugar in order to do that, then so be it. You just have to get every advantage possible in order to move forward, do and achieve what you want to do. I hope I could inspire you to make a change yourself. Even if you don't want to quit it entirely, you can still set aside a certain time of the week, or just basically reduce the amount of sugar you eat throughout the week. It will make a great and huge difference. Tomorrow I will be uploading a video of my evening routine, and 2 days after that a video of my morning routine, the things I do every single day, because some of you have requested that. So make sure to check them out. That's it from me for today. Stay healthy and take care.